Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and I am back once again talking about the most recent events in crypto. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. And once again, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that likes my videos, who's ever commented on my videos, and those who have subscribed to the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I ask that you hit that subscribe button. It'll definitely help me out. So before we get into talking about post trip, I just wanted to have a quick look at the overall market. As you can see, Bitcoin is kind of leading that charge over the last 24 hours is up 3.49%. So that's good to see. Good to see Ethereum is kind of up. Solana kind of a nice swing up 14.2%. Cardano is up, Dogecoin is up. Huge fan of Polygon. They're up 6.28%. So looks like there's definitely like a lot of green and Bitcoin for the most part is kind of leading this charge, which we like to see. And then kind of scrolling down, Shiba Inu's up 2.67%. And again, a lot of some of these top blue chip projects are up. Huge fan of Aave. Aave is up 5.58%. And I kind of like what they're doing with their lending protocol as well. So you get the point. The market is, for the most part, looking pretty healthy, and Bitcoin has kind of been between 27.9 and 28K. Looks like over the last 24 hours is kind of what I noticed. So getting over to post strip and why I feel post strip is the next big thing in crypto. The reason why I feel like post strip is the next big thing in crypto, it all starts with the head and the leadership team of post strip. Hustleman Matt and Eric the Bandit, they have done a great job of, just kind of leading the charge and leading by example and just building on this protocol. It's nice to be in a project where you can count on the leadership and them kind of implementing changes and kind of listening to the community, right? With this project, when they first launched Poststrip, they decided to have the pre-sale investors make sure that they stake their tokens so that they could not dump on the rest of the new investors coming in. So they said, hey, you get a whitelist spot and you get a chance to scoop up a nice bag of Poststrip, but you have to pretty much promise to stake that into the Poststrip faucet, which they did. So what ended up happening is we went from a $2 Poststrip price all the way up to like $65 in that range. So literally almost a 33x from the initial launch. Since then, we've been, it has some pullback, but we've been ranging in a nice, healthy $15 to $18 range. And again, it's a testament to the team. So, what has the team done to make Poststrip kind of the next big thing, or what's some things that they're doing? Well, number one, again, there's easy access to the developers, and we can talk to them, kind of bounce ideas off of them. But when they were making Poststrip, they say, hey, we're going to limit the amount of faucets. So, we're going to limit it to 5,000 faucets. We're going to make the supply only 5 million, right? And they also had the thought and the mindset to say, hey, why don't we have the majority of the tokens locked up in the faucet so that way we can kind of control the supply. And as you can see here, there's only 9,000 Poststrip in circulation, which is good to see. So it's kind of helped us maintain that healthy price point. So another thing that they did, if we can kind of pull up some docs here, they limited kind of like the amount for a max out wallet. So in this protocol, you can max it out and get up to 36,500 PDRIP, which is a more which is a better, amount in my opinion. So 36,500, if you're giving out maybe too many, that could potentially lead to other problems. So again, that was well thought out. They also, again, the minimum deposit will never change. So when you're first staking into Postrip, there is a 10 PDRIP tokens to start. So if you want to start a faucet, you have to start with 10, which is, and they do not plan to change that. So in order to be into Postrip, you kind of have to earn it. And that is kind of the beauty of this protocol and why I like it. Another thing, they have like the anti-well mechanics so that, whales can't kind of leech off of the protocol. So again, faucets have a limit of 36,500 tokens they can pay out before they stop generating rewards. So again, another way to prevent somebody kind of leeching off the system, but also keep it sustainable so everybody kind of gets paid out. Another thing that they implemented is the 7-day reward accumulation cutoff. So meaning like if you don't do anything after 7 days, whether you're compounding or claiming, it's just going to automatically stop giving rewards to your wallet, which is a game changer. So if anybody's in the community and anybody has a faucet, you need to be actively doing something, because otherwise, if you leave for 30 days and don't do nothing, the protocol is not going to pay out any rewards, right? Again, and it's going to pay out rewards to those people who are still actively engaged in the protocol. Again, a well thought out project, right? And I want to say we have like access to just like the one downline. We don't have access to several downlines, which is, something else to look at. But other things to consider. We know the garden. I'm not going to go through the whole rundown of the garden, but pretty much the short and sweet of it, all these tokens here are used to kind of help sustain Postrip. So essentially, for any deposit into Postrip, is a 10% deposit fee, of which 7% is used to buy back PDRIP. And then it's the exact reverse far as with claims. So if you claim, then 3% is used to buy back Postrip. So you're creating constant buy pressure on the token. And then another thing that's innovative about this protocol and why it's going to be, again, the next big thing is the fact that your faucet is an NFT. So, you can gift the faucets to somebody if you want to. You can buy multiple wallets under the same address. You can, let's say you want to, maybe sell one of your faucets because you have multiple ones. You can sell that on postmarket.app, and you can sell it for whatever PLS amount you want. But again, innovation at its finest to kind of make this protocol unique. I mean, how cool is that to have a passive income NFT? But again, there's a lot in the works with this protocol. The team, what I like the most is they're just continuing to build. Hustleman, Matt, and Eric, they plan to continue to build on Postrip. We've mentioned Aqua Blaze, which is in the works. It's a boxing style type game in which you can win some PLS rewards based on kind of like the game theory of it. If you promote the fight, you can earn PLS rewards. You get you if you kind of contribute to that Aqua Blaze, you can again earn PLS rewards or dividends. So I'm not going to go into all the details of the game, but Again, forward thinking. They plan to add in maybe some real world use cases with post trip. There's been potential talks about the water bottle. There's been potential talks about t-shirts, selling t-shirts. So what better way than to maybe sell t-shirts, and some of that proceeds are used to buy back post strip or add liquidity. Same thing with the water bottle company, potentially using some of those rewards or some of those revenues to buy back the post strip token. So there's a lot in the works, and there's been a lot of rumors and speculations of a lot of things dropping for post strip this month. So you want to be paying attention to what's going on. If you want to know more about post strip, the documents are here. Read the white paper, but also, like I've mentioned before, come over to the Telegram and just talk to. You have direct access to the developer. You have direct access to both. You have two developers. That's another thing that makes this protocol unique. There is a team that you can go to, and they communicate to all the community. They treat us all as one. There's no DAO or anything like that, or kind of barriers to talk to the leadership team, which I like. So it for me, post trip is going to be the next big thing, because you have two leaders like Eric and Matt who, they think outside the box, they're innovative, right? But they also ask for feedback or ideas to kind of help this protocol be sustainable. And one of the last thing I'm going to talk about is they implemented so this faucet is kind of treated like a bank account. So if you claim, your amount goes down. If you compound, your amount goes up. And then again, if you let's say you buy some P drip and you put it into your faucet, again, it's going to treat it like a bank account, and it's going to go up. So that added utility. So imagine somebody coming in here claiming like every day, where your balance is going to go way down, and then you're going to have people pass you up in the P drip, totem pole, if you will. So a lot to be excited about. I think the best thing for a protocol is to have a successful launch and a strong foundation, but the promise to continue to build for this protocol. So let's, continue to just stay the course, and again, if you are not in post strip, I definitely recommend you just continuing to look into what this team is doing. Oh, and then shouts out to whoever joined my team. I'm now up to 7 people on my team. So shout out to whoever was the last person that joined my team. I greatly appreciate you following me on my journey, but also supporting my journey as I support yours. So I will leave my referral link in bio if anybody wants to use it. But again, I appreciate the whole post trip community as a whole. So that's pretty much it. It's kind of all over the place, but the point is, big things are in store for post trip, I believe, for the future. Thanks for listening, and thanks for stopping by.